Sumpah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. First of all, let us thank God Almighty because today we can gather here in good health. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Takia Mazalifa, and I am the moderator for today's presentation. I'm here together with my group members. The name is my group is Meli Maharani, Indah Fitriani Kurniawan. Without extending the introduction, the first material will delivered by my friends. Please welcoming Meli Maharani.
Okay, thanks to the moderator. My name is Mil Marani and I will explain the next slide. Okay, I will explain what is hortatory exposition. A hortatory exposition is a type of spoken or written text that is intended to explain the listeners or the readers that something should or should not be happened or done. In other words, the main function of hortatory exposition text is to persuade the reader or listener that something should or should not be the case. To strengthen the explanation, the writer needs some argument as the fundamental reason of the given idea. In other words, this kind of text can be called as argumentative text. Argumentation text. Hortatory exposition can be found in scientific books, journals, magazines, newspaper articles, academic speech or lecture, research report, and etc. The social function of the hortatory text is to persuade the readers that something should or should not be the case. Okay, that's all my explanation. I give it back to the moderator.
Thank you to the Meli Maharani. The next material will explain by Indah Fitriani Kurniawan. For Indah Fitriani Kurniawan, is your time.
Okay, thanks to the moderator. I will explain about the generic structure. The first thesis. This section serves to introduce the topic or issue to be discussed. In this section, the author also states or opinion or position on the issue. For example, whether they agree or disagree with a policy. The thesis is usually found in the opening paragraph so that the reader immediately understands the direction of the discussion. Next, the second arguments. This is a description of the reason supporting the author's opinion. Argument is usually present in more than one form to strengthen or confine the opinion. Arguments can include facts, data, concrete examples, or logical explanation that support the thesis. To clarify the flow, authors often use sequential conjunctions such as firstly, secondly, moreover, and in addition. The stronger and more relevant the argument, the more likely the reader will agree. The last recommendation. This is the closing, which contains the author's suggestion, invitation, or solutions. This section is crucial because it distinguishes hortatory explanation from analytical expositions. Recommendations typically use models such as muse, should, or have to emphasize the call or encouragement to action. With this action, hortatory exposition takes not only convey opinions, but also encourage readers to take action based on the issue being discussed. Next, why is hortatory exposition text important? The first, hortatory exposition text have to express opinions clearly. Hortatory exposition provides a forum for writers and speakers to systematically convey their opinions and ideas. With a clear structure, opinions can be explained coherently, making them easy for readers to understand. This is important because not everyone can express their truth effectively without an organized framework. The second, useful in debates, essay, and speech. Students and pupils can practice their argumentative skills through this type of text. Even in exam or academic competitions, the ability to write or deliver a hortatory exposition is highly valued because it demonstrates the ability to think logically and develop strong opinions. And the last one, trains critical thinking and persuasive skills. When writing a hortatory exposition, the writer is required to analyze a problem from multiple perspectives with the facts and construct a logical argument. This process helps train the brain to think critical, not simply accepting information at face value, but also evaluating and assessing the threat of an issue. Next, the language features. The first, simple present tense. Using simple present tense because it contains general facts or opinions. Next, passive voice, often used to emphasize the action, not the door. Next, first person point of view can be used to show personal opinion like I believe, I think, in my opinion. Next, abstract noun like culture, courage, hope, policy, advantage. Next, action verbs like ask, tell, argue, implement. Next, thinking verb like reflect, consider, evaluate, analyze. Next, modal adverb like thoroughly, constantly, definitely, clearly. Next, temporal connectives like firstly, secondly, thirdly. Evaluate words like effective, efficient, trustworthy, valuable. And the last one, modal auxiliaries like can, could, might, shall, should, will, would, must, and ought to. That's all from me. Back to the moderator.
Thank you to Indah Fitriani Kurniawan. Now, the last material is about example of hortatory text. You guys can read in the PowerPoint we send in the WhatsApp group the example. If we read this, it takes a long time. The language features have simple present tense, passive voice, abstract nouns, action verbs, thinking verbs, temporal connective, evaluative words, modal auxiliaries, and modal adverbs. And thank you guys. That's all our presentation. If you have a question, you can ask in discussion forum in Smile. Thank you guys. See you.